Well, looks like we've made it, right? Or close to it. Some of you are still finishing up your papers for the little extension that I had given previously, and that's fine. I'm going to try to give you these papers back with enough turnaround time. And the reason that I don't wait until exam week to have these papers due is that I like to use this week to review the papers myself, make some suggestions. I'll send the paper back to you, and then if you'll notice, it says this week that your assignment is to revise your final e-portfolio draft. If you would be so kind as to give me this week to look through all the papers, because I take significant time in doing that, you'll have exam week to be able to turn that e-portfolio assignment in. You're not accountable to me on that. That's not an assignment per se, so don't let that confuse you. It is a excuse me, it's a college requirement, as I've mentioned before, and I've emailed you the instructions to that too, so hopefully we're all good on that. When you turn in that assignment, please take off the feedback form, and if I'm going to have made electronic comments on your paper, make sure you take those off too, okay? So you don't have comment and comment 1, whatever, written all over your paper. So it's a clean copy and it's an edited copy. It's supposed to be a portfolio would indicate that you've done significant revision on a paper. And so I just want to help you out with that. If you don't like my suggestions, you don't have to do it. This is totally between you and the college at this point on the portfolio version. The other thing that I'd like you to do this week, if you have a second, is to go through all of your assignments and make sure that everything excuse me, is graded appropriately. I catch things like if I've given you a 2 instead of a 25 on an assignment when I go through and load everything into my spreadsheet for final grades. But if you notice that, oh, you know what, I turned that assignment in late and didn't get credit for it, do you email me that type of information? I should catch it, but just on the off chance that I wouldn't, especially if it's an assignment from like the first, I think I have things loaded through the first 3 units. And I don't tend to go back to those, but if you turn in something retroactively, I do want to give you at least partial credit for turning in late work. So please, do the cleanup that you need to do in the course and let me know, communicate with me so that we're all on the same page. It's been really great working with you. You've been a super group. I'm really pleased with where your writing skills have come. You started at a really great level, so I'm not surprised. But it really has been quite an enjoyment working with you. And I'm also looking forward to reading a paper that's more what you wanted to write about, at least to some degree. You had some choice in it. So I usually learn a lot from that experience, and I hope that you enjoy the process at least a little bit, even though there's that whole time constraint and research crunch that goes on as you're writing. Have a great week, and as always, if you have questions, please write. Bye-bye.